You know, you've got a lot of Christians in this country that are feeling a bit like they're getting bullied by the Islamic world. You've got a lot of Sikh people in this country that are feeling like they're getting bullied by the Islamic world. You've got a lot of Jewish people in this country that are feeling like they're getting bullied by the Islamic world. You've got a lot of loads of different types of people within this country that feel like they're getting terrorised by the Islamic world. Unity does exist. Unity can exist. Unity will exist if it's wanted. All yous people that are feeling threatened by this one particular way of worshipping, if the fight happens, what chance have they got? You know, don't be afraid. Don't be worried. If it goes to the crunch, if it goes to the big fallout, if it goes to a big civil unrest, what chances have they got up and down the country? None. None at all. So don't get afraid. Yeah, they might be able to go out and kill a few women and kill a few kids, you know, and make a point. But they haven't got the strength of the spirits we've got. They're not going to run in a church and kill themselves with 200 Christians in that church. They haven't got the balls. Why? Because they're in the reality of the realms. They're not in the spiritual. They know what happens. We target one or two. But when we take a gang like that now, we can't, because we will get killed. And that's the end game, basically, isn't it? Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, if you want to start taking it to the extremes of their thinking, if you want to take it back to the way they think 600 years ago, you know, because this is what it is. It seems to be one religion intimidating every other one. This is what I'm gathering. I don't see Christians running around causing murder. I don't see Jewish people running around causing murder. I don't see Buddhists running around causing murder. I don't see other Christian sects running around causing murder. I just see pure Islamic people causing murder up and down the country. And then if they get an opportunity when Tommy Robinson and his boys start floating up and down the country and they start, the Islamic community complain about them, the difference with that community and this lot is this lot are not trying to change, trying to keep things the way they are, whereas them lot are trying to change it. Now these people that are trying to keep things the way they should be are getting labelled as racist and right-wing. But them people that are trying their hardest to change everything about these people aren't being called right-wing or racist. Why is that? I mean, there's only one group trying to change the flow here, and it's definitely not Tommy Robinson and his people. Tommy Robinson and his people are just trying to keep the game as it is. They're quite happy with the kids, all this lifestyle of culture. They're very happy with it. It seems like that crowd are not. It seems like that crowd are going against the grain. It seems like that crowd are trying to change everything that we love about this country. So it's up for us as a crowd of Sikhs, Christians, Jews, Buddhists to come together and go, hang on. Us as communities, all us Indians, all us people like this, we love the way this country is. We don't want to change nothing. We're made up that we can practice our cultures in this country as an Indian person. We love the monarchy. We love everything. We love the laws. We love the way it is in this country. You just don't like it, get the out. And that's the way it'll go. You know, because the Muslims seem to think, oh, we're separate entities. And at the moment we are, in its own little crazy little way. You know, we're not at war with each other, are we? I mean, you don't get the Hindu community targeting the Christian community, do you? You don't see big wars and protests going on, do you? So when it's the fan, which these wanted to, so let's say it goes the way they wanted to, that crowd. If it's the fan, and they start thinking they can overrun this country, what happens at that time is then all the Christians all the Jews, all the Hindus, all the Buddhists, and every different religion other than that one unite. They all come together and they just deal with the threat. And that's what's happened over time, hundreds and hundreds of years. What religion always comes out on top? There's a reason for it. Doesn't matter how many have died, they're martyrs in the cause. At the end of the day, it's the Spirit of Christ that exists at the end. Everyone that's left, everyone that remains, starts believing in Christ again. Why? Because they've witnessed his return. They've seen what he's just done to everything else that challenged them and his people. You're sad saying British economy is falling apart. I don't give a shit about the British economy, and neither should you. Why? Because it's not going to impact on you. Oh, you might have to spend £20 on tax a year. So what? Anyone that's on the benefits, don't bother yourself with what's going on out there with that shit. It doesn't impact on you. Their agenda is to have people on benefits. The more people that go on benefits, the better for them. Why? Because we can be controlled easier. And the way the world's going, the way this country's going before others, you know, we've been bought and we're the test pilot. And what you see in China and Japan now, where you're trying to go, you've just come out of your state, you're going to Breck Road, but you want to shoot along to Wavertree. When you're going towards Wavertree, you'll have barriers and you'll have to show your face. And if you don't show your face and cross the barrier, they'll take a £50 note out your benefit. If you show your face and cross it like you're meant to, they'll reward you, but probably tell you you've got 6 hours to get back. If you're not back in 6, where are you going? Oh, I'm going there to buy this. Okay, that'll take you approximately 65 minutes to do. If you're not back in 65 minutes, you will be fined £20 out your benefits. And this is the line they're going down in the next 5-10 years in this country. And when you hear about the Starmer screaming, we're going to be the leaders in AI. We're going to be the leaders in AI. No, we're going to be the leaders in the Western world of biometric control. Biometric control. They're definitely bringing it in. You've been using it anyway. You don't realise it. When you're going into your gym and you use your fingerprint on the door, that's biometrics. When you go into your gym group and you stand in that circle and you're on the screen, that's facial recognition in play there and then. You just haven't been made aware of it. And it's all to do with this electronic control, basically. Controlling the mind. AI is a load of school voice like we've always had. Bear chills, it's not, mate. You're not looking into it deep enough. So look, I firmly believe this is what they're doing with these devices, stealing our consciousness. I just firmly believe that if you don't protect yourself from what's going on, if you get caught up in that fake matrix that they're all tapping into and getting lost in, you're going to have your consciousness stolen. This is what I believe, you know, and it might sound far-fetched, but I really believe that what's going on now is people are getting the consciousness stolen and replaced with bullshit from these devices and this AG and this. And the real consciousness is getting siphoned off and getting put into AI robots. So we should always be the most intelligent things to exist here where we are. What they're doing now is stealing that intelligence from us, placing it into these robots, and it's going to make the most intelligent things on this planet them robots. Why? Because they've stole our consciousness. Yeah, sinful. Have you seen people nowadays? They are mostly sausages. This is what they do. Take your consciousness. What is your consciousness? Christ. Your consciousness is Christ. And without your consciousness, you're basically a robot. Without your consciousness, you're a robot. And if that robot's got a consciousness, it's human. And that's the way they're going with it. Honest to God, mate. So protect this at all costs. When I'm on here, like a soft... even when I do my beard, I regret it. When I grow my beard in December, I'm thinking to myself, what the f*** you just done? You told yourself last year not to do it this year. And the reason why I'm going to do it this year is because they're getting every image of me. Every contort in my face. Every move, when I'm smiling, when I'm angry, when I'm agitated, when I'm frustrated, they've got it all by this screen in front of you now. Now, you don't think that screen in front of you is active. So you know when you've got your phone and you look at your phone and the facial recognition unlocks your phone for you. That technology is probably still active when we're on lives. So your face is getting red consistently. Everyone who's on a live feed, everyone that's on FaceTime, his face is getting red by that technology. So when I'm happy, my face will contort a certain way. This machine now knows when I'm happy just by looking at my face. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And that machine can do that 10 times better than that human could ever do. Why? Because that human can only see certain. This machine can see everything. And you might have 7 different faces when you're happy, but that machine's seeing every one of them. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So now, these robots, all this information that you don't believe you've been given them, all these facial impressions, all these angry voices, caring voices, sad voices, crying voices, joyful voices, all this is getting gathered. This is the information that they're gathering. Your body language, how you move when you're angry, aggressive, how you speak, where you're from, Liverpool, what's your narrative, what's your language in Liverpool, where are you from in the United Kingdom, this is how they speak in the United Kingdom, this is what all them tones sound like when they're mad, this is what all them tones sound like when they're happy. All that information gathered over 10, 20 years is now placed on a chip this big and put into the brain of that robot. So now when this robot's walking down the street, he can pick up just on your face twitching whether this is a happy kid, sad kid, joyful kid. Just like that, instantly. And this is what's happening now. We're giving it up. That's why there's people losing the plot all over gaff. The consciousness is being stolen. That's why there's people ending up in a mess on railway lines in gaffs like this. That's why there's people ending up dead, people losing the plot, wives, mas, girls, boys, dads, brothers, all losing the plot all over the gaff. That stable kid that's been stable all his life, all of a sudden, popped, he's just gone missing with his mind. What's going on here? People's consciousnesses are being stolen, mate. And how are they doing that? Group thinking. Trust me. Protect this and you'll be sound. Keep your belief in Christ and you will be sound. He'll get you through this. Don't be afraid. That's the main thing. Panic stations, mate. Confused about what's going on in the world. Not understanding the dynamics, what's at play. So you're getting a little bit scared. You're worried for your children. You're worried for this. You're worried for that. You worrying about all this taking you away from what you should be focused on. And that's the Spirit of Christ and protecting the children of God. And if you stick on that fakeness, don't get caught up in your reality TV programs. They're not reality. They call them reality, so you start thinking they're real. and the way they live's the real way of living, and the way they are is the real way of being. So if they bang two gay lads on there and they start kissing, your kids are growing up thinking, reality, this is the real way. Ignore your reality bullshit, because you know it's not reality, and you're all sat there watching it as if it's reality. You know it's not. If you don't know it's not, wake up, because I'm telling you, what you watch on your Big Brother, if this is real TV, that's not reality. None of it. It's all staged. Anything with a camera on it is staged. Anything rehearsed, staged. Anything that's done before, staged. Do you understand? So anyway, peace out, L5, shout. I'd normally knock a scran on, wouldn't I? Knock a scran on camera, chill here, knock a scran up, put it on here, spend hours on here, not really producing nothing, sitting here eating food like I film it.